Trendsetter here at Starrcast, and I'm not one that sings a lot, but I am in heaven because I'm standing next to Jessica Rabbit. No, I'm sorry. I'm standing next to Summer Rae. Poison Ivy. Oh, that's a good one, too.
I love Lucy. These are all my Halloween costumes that I'm going to do, so I've already been, thinking about it.
Very good. She put long and hard on this one, too, but that one just popped in my head. Yeah. So great to see you. I saw you at WrestleCon. How are you enjoying this? This is kind of similar to WrestleCon, but it really feels like it's more of a relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah.
WrestleCon gets kind of chaotic. What's your thoughts on this whole event?
It's kind of like an indie vibe. It's really chill. I like it. I'm near the front door, so I'm very happy. Emma and I have been texting the whole day, so it doesn't make sense for us to not be at the same booth. So she's all the way down there. They probably know that we would cause trouble if we were together.
I got to be honest with you. Last time I saw these table before we did this interview, you guys were sitting next to each other.
We were supposed to, and then little Jimmy Jacobs went over there and stole my spot. So I'm going to have to suplex someone. But it's a cool vibe. It's so cool. It's just so cool that it's made by people who do it. It's not a corporate thing. It's not a promoter. And I just love that they've kind of proven everyone wrong. That's someone's dream, 29 minutes, right? That's awesome.
Yeah, it sold out in 29 minutes with no matches lined up for it. And then when you think about it, Madison Square Garden, first thing you think about when it comes to professional wrestling is WWE. And now Ring of Honor is selling out that during WrestleMania weekend.
I want to go to that more. Well, I don't have to pick if it's Mania or that because it's a different night. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. 1,000%. We'll be finding a couch to stay on my New York friends.
But that being said, when you look at what's going on today, the events, and then Madison Square Garden with Ring of Honor, and just the state of professional wrestling, do you think it's kind of changed up now where most people, although they have maybe the dream of going to WWE, can come to the realization that I don't necessarily have to go there if I don't want to. I could be successful elsewhere.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what this really screams. Also, they're the guys. They just passed us. Yeah, I think that having conventions like this, and then also, to be fair, NXT is its own brand. So many people, so many indie guys go to NXT, and they're happy with, that's their brand. When I was coming up in NXT, it was very much a segue. It was training. That TV was great, but the goal was Raw and SmackDown, where now, they're traveling to Europe. They have a whole full UK tour. So I think it's exciting. I think it just opens up more doors for more people. And two, you can kind of do your own thing, give the middle finger to the man and still be really successful and make great money. So it's an interesting vibe, and it's just positive for all wrestling in general. Yeah.
Now, speaking of opening doors, last time we spoke, you had a lot of things looking forward to. How have those things progressed as this time's gone by since I saw you back in our New Orleans?
We did an interview then, right? That seems like just yesterday. Where did the summer go? That's crazy. Yeah, my life is a little chaotic right now, and I feel like I need management or assistant just to even help me. But I just signed with a new management company up in New York. Maybe moving back East Coast, especially with all the wrestling signings.
We're from the East Coast, so it'd be great to have you back.
I'm always East Coast, and the LA flights, I think, is hard on some people and some promoters. So I'm actually going to Fashion Week next week, and I have a really big surprise for that I haven't told anyone about, so I'm excited about that. And still just kind of scattered all over the place. What I'm learning is things take time. And in WWE, things move kind of fast. Yeah. Even if it's in a year and a half in developmental, you're still up. So even building brands, my T-shirts took ages to do, but I'm finally selling my merch. So
they look great, by the way.
Yeah, these are my merch. This is actually a guy from Japan. He drew this for me, and we had a huge language barrier. So that was a fun email chain that we were on. And then these are some shirts that I did with a streetwear company. So I'm excited. It's all going to be on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Now, speaking of fashion, in terms of dressing up, you look sensational, by the way.
I showered today only.
Yes, she did. You could smell it from over there. Smells like rainbows.
Just today.
But just today.
Yes.
But just for this interview. But and I appreciate that. But when it comes to getting ready and prepare, a lot of people don't really understand how much you guys go through in terms of preparing, getting your merch out, getting your hair done, your makeup, make sure you're wearing the perfect outfit. So what's the process like for you? Is it very chaotic? Are you a last-minute pack rat?
No, it takes me ages to pack, but this loop especially, I'm still in WWE.
That's okay.
But I'm on the road a little over 2 weeks, so packing, I just have to pack really convenient. Luckily, girls' clothes are really small, but I had so many different things, appearances, workouts. then I have business meetings, then I'm at Fashion Week, so that's like a whole nother thing. So it kind of takes me a long time to pack because I'm on the road for so long. Boys can just kind of shower and throw it together, but girls definitely have more write-offs, so we can write off makeup and hair and nails and the whole thing. So I don't really take too long to get ready. I can, if I need to whip it together in an hour, I can with a shower, but I like to take my time.
Two final one for me, real quick. When it comes to the events that are going to happen, and you talk about independent wrestling, but also women's wrestling as well, is evident. And you were a major part of it. As much as whatever people want to say, you were a huge part of women's wrestling when you were in WWE. So when you see things like the pay-per-view is going to be an all-women event, you've seen events in the independent scene where there have been all-women shows. How much pride do you take the fact that you were a part of that, and the mere fact that you're seeing women finally getting the recognition they deserve? For
sure. It's amazing, especially because a lot of my close friends are still there. Like Sasha and I are very close. We speak every day almost. So it's great to see it happen. I mean, I never was a naysayer, but I will say there were times where like we would talk about an all-female pay-per-view and people would be like, you're right. Not even fans, like within the company would be like, oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. So I know it can do well. I just really want it to do well and draw the numbers that it needs to, because the talent that's there, but also the talent around the world right now, like in the UK. I just got back from Australia. There's amazing independent wrestling talent in Australia as well. So I wanted to do really well because I feel like there's a platform there. So I would love to go if WWE can put me in the front row or like the nosebleeds, whatever.
Just want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I would love to go and just be there. So I've put the feelers out to them. So if I'm not there, they said no. But like as of right now, I'm not booked on anything else. So I'd love to support them, and I'm excited about like Lita and Trish coming back and stuff. So it'll be good. I know there'll be some surprises up their sleeves, so I'm interested to see what surprises.
Definitely. And then one final one for me here is that you've seen the events. It's amazing that this whole event on Saturday for All In got sold out under 30 minutes.
Look at this crazy.
And we got Jerry the King Lawler.
Hey, Jerry Lawler. It's wild, right?
Who did that?
Do you like it?
I do like it.
You're on camera. You can't say you don't like it.
I love it. I love her. I love her hair. Everything about her.
Did you immediately recognize her when you saw her?
I had to look twice.
You haven't seen this, and Jerry is the one who pretty much got me into the business. I stalked him, and I was like, not in like his personal life, but like
no, of course.
At Marvel, I like ran up to him and I was like, I want to be in WWE. How do I do
it was actually in Chicago, wasn't it?
So I've had two fans show me that picture in the outfit, and I'm like, oh, that's so full circle for me, because that was the day I ran up and said to you. It's like 2011.
Yeah. Wow.
How wild. So I'll come see you with my hair.
Okay, thank you.
Jerry looking in tremendous shape as possible. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of history there. It happened here, and now it's going on.
Chicago, yeah. So I was working like a Comic-Con Marvel, and I was wearing a superhero outfit, and I ran up to him, and I think he thought...
Which superhero?
I was like a cute Captain America girl version, so like that doesn't exist in real life. But I think he thought the boys were pranking him, and he was like, you're right. He's like, tell me what happened on Raw the last couple weeks. So I was like, I wanted to, and he's like, why are you dressed like that coming up to me? And I told him. I was like, I named everything that had happened on Raw, and he was like, oh, damn, okay. So
crazy.
It was cool. But I ended up playing another year of football. But yeah, Chicago's where it kind of all happened for me, so I love coming back here.
Final one, like I said before we were so nicely interrupted by Jerry Lawler, it was the fact that, this match here, is there any particular match on this card that you're looking forward to? I'm
just looking forward to watching everything as a whole. I hate spoilers. I went to Ring of Honor last week because of Emma, because it's Danielle, and I was backstage and I was able to watch it, so I was able to watch like a lot of the indie guys that are new to me that I haven't seen before, and I was so pumped about just the wrestling aspect of it. And to see like Joey Mercury was backstage, like producing, I'm like, Joey, I didn't know you were doing this. So I kind of live under my little rock too sometimes, and I've kind of taken a little break from watching just for sanity reasons, and to like, but I always watch the girls. I always watch Sasha's stuff and Charlotte's stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to just take it in as a fan. I loved being a fan.
Well, we're fans of you. I'm a huge fan of yours, guys. Danielle Moinet here at Starrcast 18 in Chicago, Illinois for All In.